The UK is known for its scenic and historic landscape, the balanced work-life culture, and a vibrant and diverse population. But wait, recently it has also become a preferred spot for Indian dentists who want to settle in foreign countries. And if you are one of those students, then this video is for you. Welcome to Dentistry after BDS, and this is the ultimate guide to working as a dentist in the UK. In this video, we will be talking about the different routes that you can take to settle as a dentist in the UK, how you can register yourselves as a dental therapist or an hygienist and work as one in the UK while you prepare for the different dental qualifying examinations. We will also be talking about the qualifying exams in much detail, so be sure to listen carefully and watch till the end. The first route, direct registration. The road to the UK from India begins by knowing whether your dental degree is valid or not. Sadly, the Indian dental degree, that is the Bachelor of Dental Surgery or BDS, is not valid in the UK. So what now? Well, you don't have to worry, because like many other countries, the UK too has a series of assessments and examinations for prospective dentists who want to work in the UK. There are basically two exams that make you eligible to work there. They are the Overseas Registration Examination or the ORE exam and the License in Dental Surgery or the LDS Exam. You can appear for either of these examinations. Both of these examinations have different rules and requirements. Let's talk about them one at a time. First, the Overseas Registration Examination or the ORE. The exam is designed to determine whether you can safely practice dentistry in the UK, and for this purpose you must be able to demonstrate the necessary knowledge, skills and attitudes at one sitting. To apply for the ORE exam, you will have to fill the online application form on the General Dental Council's website. Before applying, you must ensure that you fulfill all the requirements that the GDC asks for. These include the various documents of qualification, clinical experience requirement and the English language requirement. So let's talk about the clinical experience requirement. You must have at least 1600 hours of clinical experience where you have personally treated patients in the dental chair. The number of hours of this clinical experience will either be hours spent undertaking appropriate investigations or administrating dental treatment during your dental degree, during post-qualification experience, or a combination of the two. A point to note is that this cannot include time observing other dentists or assisting other dentists, dental students in undertaking diagnosis, treatment planning, or provision of treatment. English language requirement. As with a lot of foreign countries, the UK too requires candidates to have certain qualifications in the English language. The test accepted by the GDC is the International English Language Testing System IELTS Academic Certificate at the appropriate level. You can obtain this certificate in India itself and then start your application for the ORE. After you have fulfilled all the requirements and applied on the GDC website, the next step is to book your slot. The details of the booking dates will be available on your account. You should book as soon as the openings are available, as they get filled up pretty fast. So there you have all the details about the requirements in the application process. Once you have filled the eGDC application form and are approved, you can now sit for the ORE exam. So what is that exam anyway? Let's find out. The ORE exam is divided into two, Part 1 and Part 2. ORE Part 1 is designed to test candidates' application of knowledge to clinical practice. It consists of two computer-based papers. Paper A covers clinically applied dental science and clinically applied human disease. Part B covers aspects of clinical dentistry, including law and ethics and health and safety. The duration of each paper in Part 1 is 3 hours and is made of MCQs. There are only 200 spots available at each examination period. A candidate has to pass both papers in order to progress to Part 2. The ORE Part 1 is held at King's College London and costs £806 or around 77,000 rupees. You will receive the results of Part 1 in 20 working days, and if it is a pass, then you will be added to a Part 2 candidate list. So now after passing in ORE Part 1, you will have to appear for the ORE Part 2. The ORE Part 2 is designed for candidates to demonstrate practical clinical skills, and it consists of 4 components. First, an operative test on a dental mannequin. Candidates are required to perform 3 procedures over a period of 3 hours. These procedures primarily involve the preparation and restoration of teeth, but may also include other procedures. Second, an objective structured clinical examination or OSCE. This is where the candidates visit a series of stations which test their clinical skills. These may include history taking and assessment, communication skills such as an explanation of problems and treatment plans, judgment and decision making, ethics and attitudes, and clinical examination. The series of stations may cover aspects ranging from behavioral sciences, human disease, to oral pathology and oral microbiology. Third, a diagnostic and treatment planning exercise. This involves an actor who will provide an appropriate history but will not be examined, together with relevant additional information such as photographs, radiographs, study models, or results of other special tests. Fourth, a practical examination in medical emergencies. This assessment consists of two parts: a structured scenario-based oral demonstration of single-handed basic life support. This will include cardiopulmonary resuscitation using a resuscitation mannequin. We will be linking to detailed guidance about these exams in the description. Be sure to check them out. Also worth remembering is that for each examination period, a maximum of 144 candidates are able to undertake the Part 2 exam. The current cost of the examination is £2,929 or 2,81,000 rupees. And you can take the ORE Part 2 exam only 4 times. Once you pass the ORE Part 2 exam, you will be eligible to apply for registration with the General British Council. Be sure to check out the links about the ORE examination if you have any doubt regarding it. Before going on to registering with the GDC, let's have a quick look at another exam that you can take to register yourself as a dentist in the UK. This exam is known as the License in Dental Surgery or the LDS Exam. The LDS exam, like the ORE exam, consists of Part 1 and Part 2. Part 1 of the License in Dental Surgery or the LDS exam consists of 2 papers: single best answer questions and extended matching questions. Both Part 1 papers must be passed at one sitting for candidates to progress to Part 2. The Part 1 LDS exam is normally held at least once per year in the UK. The LDS Part 1 examination can accept up to 120 candidates at one time and charges a fee of £850. A candidate can be given 4 attempts to pass this exam. The Part 2 exam of the License in Dental Surgery is held over a minimum of 3 days and consists of 3 sections. The first, objective structured clinical examination of 2 hours duration. The second, an operative test on a dental mannequin of up to 3 hours duration. And the third, the unseen case exam, based on an objective structured long examination model, which is designed to test candidates' diagnosis, treatment planning, and clinical reasoning. 4 cases are given, and approximately 32 minutes are assigned to each case. The LDS Part 2 examination can accept up to 60 candidates at one time and charges a fee of £2,940. Candidate is given 4 attempts to pass this exam and must pass LDS Part 2 within 5 years of passing Part 1. It can get really exhausting giving all those exams. It sure is exhausting talking about them, but once you are clear of them, the path ahead is easy. When you pass the ORE or the LDS exams, you will be sent your Part 2 results by email. In your results email, you will be directed to the online application form in the eGDC in order to apply for full registration on the GDC Dentist Register. Your completed application will be sent to the GDC assessment team. After thorough examination of your application, the assessment team will inform you by mail whether you have been cleared or not. Once you have, voila! You are now completely registered to work as a private dentist in the UK. Congratulations! Now, if you want to work within the National Health Services or the NHS, which is the UK healthcare system, you will be required to enter a performers list. In order to get onto such a list, you will need to be evaluated for suitability. This may mean that you are required to undertake up to a year's VT equivalence training. It offers good pay with a chance to learn about the ways of clinical practice and ethics in the UK. Exciting, isn't it? So there you go. I have laid everything that you need to get registered as a dentist in the UK. But what if you want to work while you prepare for these exams? Is there a way to do that? There absolutely is. What if I tell you you don't have to come back to India after giving each part? You can stay in the UK and work as a dental assistant. hygienist, or a therapist and prepare for the ORE or the LDS exam simultaneously. If that sounds something like you want to do, then do watch our next video where we talk about the alternate routes to get registered, the visas that you require during the whole process and afterwards, and our thoughts on dentistry in the UK. Thank you and keep watching. Like, subscribe, and help your friends by sharing with them this video if you found it helpful. Good luck and meet you in part 2.